Sit stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
1. Step forward, cat stance. 2. Grab. 3. Lift the knee. 4. Horse. 5. 6. 7. Don't grab the blade. 8. Shift back to a bow stance, a cat stance. 9. Press. Jump. 2. Push. Keep the saber back behind you. So go ahead and straighten that arm as much as you can, not a lot. And they can be diagonal, not stressing the shoulder. Block back, feet to go. Turn and dragon stance, slice down. Shift up, 5. And monkey hop, 6. Pull back for 7. And strike, 8. Cut and push back, 9. Right knee's up, be balanced, lift that knee, solid, more. And 10, double front. Keep the knee up, feet together.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Who remembers that much? No? A little bit? It's in there somewhere. Reset.
Yes, sir.
1. Feet together. Chamber that up. Chamber your hands. Chamber, chamber, chamber. Yes, yes, yes. So when we reset, that means go back to getting ready to start. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll start being a little sharper with y'all because I want y'all to do that. So after I say reset, y'all, I get a lot of this. I said reset. That means get ready to go again. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. 1. Burning up our time. 2. 3. I told you we'd get confused. 4. Lift the knee and cut. Yes. 5. Horse stance. 6. That's right. They're trying to catch your balance. 7. 8. 9. Do what feels right. Do what feels right. Press. And jump. Press. Block behind and up. 3, yes. And turn, dragon stance, strike. Shift up and block. Monkey hop. Pull back and strike. Cut right and push off. Double front. Step double front. Yes. Feet together. How does that feel? A little bit better? Reset. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reset. So now I want you to give yourself, I want you to give yourself space to explore the motion. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go slower. Say 1. Now adjust your stance as you need to make the knee feel better. Make sure that your front foot feels solid. It's just a weakness. Oh no, you're right. Make sure the front foot feels flat and that you're on the ball of the back foot and you feel a little bit of a spring in your stance. Okay, step to your cat and present. Grab and point down. Cut and lift. So this hand chambers, chamber now. Yeah, chamber. It only blocks on the second one. Step horse and block. Lift the right foot and cut right. Now from here, good lift, I want you to press out more. Give yourself a counterbalance to your staff, to your saber, and then also press out with your saber a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Stomp feet together for 7, and push out for 8. Reset. Now, I want you to watch something. When we are doing these blocks, we are blocking someone coming to strike us. The first one, we're in our cat. Somebody comes to strike us low, and we block. We lift and we block. Boom. Then they come to strike up high, and we block. Boom. But to do the block up, notice how the sword has to move. Boom. So if the staff is coming here, I probably don't want to bring my saber this way. Does that make sense? Right? So I just blocked down. Now, when you do the spear, they're going 1. They're pulling back, and all I have to do is shoot forward again. So 1 is really, really fast. So I'm blocking 1. He's coming here. I don't want to come down. It's not going to be fast enough. So here, straight line, straight up. Right? So let's go for the first block. Here I'm chambered, and I cut right. My left knee's up. Turn the blade, and then just push up. That's all there is to that one. Try it again. While it's down, turn the blade. The right, you turn it the correct way, turn it. The other way. Yes. So it's here, block up, boom. Reset. So I'm from my cat, go to cat. Cut right. Step horse, turn it, push up. When you push up, you come to prayer. Next, this hand's gonna come, and they're gonna trade. So I'm gonna switch, boom. Feet together. Now, the stance also shows you're running from something. So the first knee that goes up is 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So then if you add the blocks in there and make them, you're fighting and you're looking that way the whole time. Yes?
Yes, sir.
So now let's try it again with that in mind. I want you to block down, turn it, block up, and block the leg, right? You're lifting it like blocking every time. You don't want to get struck. Or however you like to say that.
Yes, sir.
1. Got that hand on. 2. You don't want it. It's a red thing. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Good. 8. Shift back 9. 10. Jump. Push. Both hands on that one. 2. Sorry, 3. Block up. Turn and dragon stance forward. 5. And 6. Go. Pull back. And strike. Now, feet together. So now, one last move that we're going to go over today is the thrust motion. What is true for our bow stances? Say one thing. Anybody know one thing is true for our bow stances? The back leg is straight. Front leg is bent.
Knees over the foot.
Knees over the
Foot.
heel.
Heel.
Knees over the heel. Any others? There's space between the legs. I'm gonna chop all y'all at the knees if y'all don't say that next time. There's space between the legs.
Space between them.
So just as you walk, right? We always tell y'all this because we're trying to do right natural and efficient motion. We're trying to help you get to that point for yourself. Right? That's all we're doing. So there's space between the legs. Everybody do your bow stance facing the mirror. Right foot forward. Do your bow stance facing the mirror. Or left foot forward. Sorry. Yeah. It really doesn't matter, but whatever. So we're there now. Make sure there's space between the legs. So if you can, use a line and put one foot on the one side of the line, put the other foot on the other side of the line. If you can use a seam, there you go. This is perfect, right? And if you're in a back and forth, it'll look like that. So now strike forward and stick your arm out. Make it comfortable. You're not trying to be between two walls. So strike over your toe, over your heel. That's where you have power. The same way you would punch. Bring this up and out over here like that, pointing down. So rotate it pointing down and bring it out till it's comfortable. Bend the elbow, because straight but not straight, bend but not bend is the thing. That's how you do that. Same thing, bring it up. Relax your shoulder. Bring it back as much as you can, lean forward. And twist the body. Twisting the body this way. And then pushing out with your sword helps you twist the arm back more, so it's an illusion. Yes, 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 yes. Let's sag, don't let it sag so much, try to grip into it and push out. Bring the arm back. Straight, like your arm, not your arm. Yes, and back. Feet together. So now when you step back, when you pull back and you do that first turn, this one. So I'm here, when I strike, same thing is true. I'm not gonna step on a line to go like this. I'm gonna step the way I know how for balance and strike. Down, fingers pointing down. Because what you're doing is you're grabbing a weapon. You're yanking that weapon and stabbing at the same time. So I'm taking yours, and pulling you into that. Or just holding you in place and grabbing that in. Does that make sense? So this is a grab. Strike. Same way when we do our blocks. Strike. Okay, reset.
Yes, sir.
Who wants to lead us one more time? Come on over here, it's all.
Yes, sir.
Then I hear you was right. Take Sam.
Yes, sir. That's all?
Yes, sir.
3, 4, tighten it up. 5, 6, 7, slow down. 8, 9, stay there. 10, press. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go. 6. Go back for 7 and 8. 9. Go balance. Rebalance. Rebalance first. And then to your left shoulder. Rest it on your left shoulder. And lift that knee. Lift it, lift it. Go. 10. Double front. Step, double front. Keep chambered. Do it again. Step, double front. Boom. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Reset.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry. My well, reset. We are on time.
Oh, no.
If you're ever curious, like, man, I wonder what I could practice. Mr. Hunter's not here in my house to tell me what I suck at.
Just watch the video.
So,
But he said enough. We've heard enough. He's sucked at everything.
no, so when you have that, I want you to take some general rules about your training and start applying them in places. So find out what your favorite thing is. Because the best thing to do sometimes, not always do all stuff you don't like. Do the stuff you like too. It's your home practice, it's your practice. This Kung Fu is yours. As soon as you know it, kind of do what you want to do with it. Just don't teach wrong. I won't talk about you bad if you're not doing that. Start teaching it wrong and I hear about it all. Like, no, that's wrong. We didn't teach them that. I'm sorry. I don't even know that person. Look, no. Oh, why was I telling you that? Home practice. Oh, home practice. So do something that you like. If you like tiger stances, do tiger stances. While you're doing tiger stances, make sure every bow stance you perform is exactly how you know it's supposed to be. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And then you can apply that to all of the, do the form, do some parts of the form, and make sure every bow stance is executed correctly. Or run through your crane basics, or do some tiger motions, or do saber, and see what happens to your other hand when you're not paying attention to it. Or have somebody videotape you, or you set up a camera and videotape yourself doing it. And notice how that when you do your double front jump kick, your fist comes all the way out to here, when it should stay here. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So when you do those things for yourself, you take responsibility for your training, right? I won't see every time you do something. I'm on y'all, but I don't see everything that you do or don't do. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.